Hello everyone and welcome back to this lovely series where we are gonna continue our modern day WWE save in the pro wrestling sim. So yeah, let's get into it. We are here at Monday Night Raw where the world champion Gunther opens the show. Gunther firstly talks about his victory over Seth Rollins at No Way Out, and then he talks about his challenger at WrestleMania 41, the Elimination Chamber match winner, John Cena. John, you were an idol not just for me, but for the whole business. But the key word here is that you only were. Not because of your age or anything like that, it's because you started to lie to the whole world's face when you told everybody that you're gonna win your 17th World Championship. John, I know that you saw exactly what I've done to Seth Rollins at No Way Out, who I consider one of the greatest wrestlers of this generation. John, just think about what I will do to you at WrestleMania 41. You always talk about how you give back to the business, so I assume you know that the best for the business is that the world champ is a wrestler who could represent the correct way the sacred sport. So for me, John, it's not personal, it's just business. But everybody needs to understand that you, John Cena, will not gonna be 17th time world champ after WrestleMania. You just gonna be another name on the list of the challengers who have fallen to the ring general. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I tried here to write a whole script here. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, this overall promo segment from Gunther got a final score of 86%, which is I think great. Of course, Cena's and Rollins' popularity went down a little bit, but it's okay, I think. Yeah, so let's advance. And now, a video replays the actions of The Rock at No Way Out when he interfered in the men's Elimination Chamber match to cost Roman Reigns the match. And after that, it shows that the final boss will be here next week on Raw. That segment, not any for not anyone surprised, got a final score of 98%, which is great. Okay, handle character changes. What kind of? Oh yeah, turn heel. Yeah, definitely turn heel. All right. So next match or next thing is a match. It's a women's match between Bayley and Isla Dawn, where Bayley could get the victory, and Bayley was a little feety going into the match, and they show in their performance. Oh, I see. So Bayley needs to rest. I see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Bailey Zelensky raised the match quality. Yeah. Okay, Bailey gained popularity because she won this match against Isla Dawn, which I think was a average match. Crowd reaction was 69%, the match quality was 61%, so therefore the final score was 66%. Okay, so yeah, Bailey is celebrating in the ring when Roxanne Perez attacks Bailey. So yeah, Bailey's celebration gets cut short by Roxanne Perez, who attacks Bailey for what happened at No Way Out, because Bailey eliminated Roxanne Perez from the women's Elimination Chamber match. But Natalia comes and saves Bailey. Yeah, so that's it. The final score of this segment is 62%, which is not that bad, but Bailey's popularity got worse because of that. But Roxanne and Natalia's popularity went up, so I think it's kind of balanced, all right. And next, a video package plays about the women's tag team match at No Way Out, where Alexa's and Lyra's team defeated Liv and Raquel. So yeah, everyone gained popularity here, and the final score of this segment was 87%. Alright. And after that, there was a match between Eric, the one half of the current reigning World Tag Team Champs, versus Austin Theory. So yeah, and in the match, Eric fights off Waller's distraction with the help of Valhalla, and Eric would finish the match when all of a sudden Chad Gable comes out and interferes in the match, allowing Austin Theory to win the match, to get the victory. So yeah, Austin Theory just pinned one half of the current reigning tag team champions. Alright, yeah, as I can see, Theory gained some popularity, which is great. The crowd reaction was 61%, which is not that great. The finish slightly hurt the match quality, I see. The match quality was 53%, and the final score therefore was 58%. This is not so good, but okay. Let's advance. Logan Paul comes out, and Paul cuts a promo about why did he interfere in AJ Styles' match 2 weeks ago. You know, the Raw before the No Way Out show, or the No Way Out Premium Live event. Yeah, and where Paul interfered in AJ Styles' match against, I believe, Austin Theory. Yeah, so Austin Theory defeated AJ Styles, if I remember correctly. So yeah, Paul says that he is pissed off because he proves himself in this ring time and time again that he could hang with the greatest of this business, but these so-called veterans like AJ Styles are taking away his opportunity. Then AJ Styles comes out, and AJ and Logan have a war of words where seemingly AJ comes out on top. So AJ wins this promo battle. I didn't wrote a script for this, but yeah. Alright, next segment, Drew McIntyre versus Akira Tozawa in a quick 5-minute match where Drew McIntyre squashes Akira Tozawa because he is really pissed off because at No Way Out he could not win the men's elimination chamber match. So yeah, that's why Drew is really pissed off. So yeah, that's why he is really pissed off, and he let out his anger on the poor Tozawa, who got squashed in this 5-minute match. So yeah, Drew McIntyre was a little fatigued going into the match. Alright, I see. Tozawa and McIntyre have pretty bad chemistry as opponents. Their timing was all over the place. Oh. Akira Tozawa was hit with an injury. Oh. The first injury of this save. Oh, I see. But McIntyre luckily gained some popularity, at least. The crowd reaction was 78%. The match quality was, yeah, I see that was bad. 58%, but therefore the final score was not that bad because it was still 69%. Alright. Then we cut to backstage where Jackie asks Rhea about her challenger at WrestleMania 41, Io Sky, where Rhea basically says the same thing as she does. You know, the catchphrases that Mommy always on top, but he respects Io Sky because both Rhea and Io Sky are faces. So yeah, I didn't wrote a script for this too. So yeah, but I think it's time for our main event. This segment, before the main event, just make it clear that this segment final score was 79%. So yeah, but now let's head to our main event, which is a triple threat match for the Intercontinental title. Yeah, between Bron Breakker, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and Penta. And in this match, Bron Breakker could successfully retain his title. In this match, there was a big spot where Dominic was running away into the crowd from Bron Breakker because Dominic is scared from Bron Breakker and from Bron Breakker's intensity. And Bron chases him all the way to a platform where there is nowhere to go, so Bron could catch Dominic, and Bron Breakker Gorilla Press slams Dominic from that platform all the way down through a table. So poor Dominic Mysterio got murdered by Bron Breakker. So yeah, and the finish of this match was that Penta could hit the Mexican Destroyer, but Breakker could kick out at 2.9 somehow. Penta then wants to hit a springboard move, but Breakker catches him with the super spear mid-air, and that's the finish of this match. So that's how Bron Breakker could retain his Intercontinental title, and Bron Breakker celebrates his victory in the ring when all of a sudden all the lights go down and we hear a familiar music. Because it's Aleister Black's music. And Aleister Black returns to the WWE. After Black's long entrance, he stares down a hole through Bron Breakker's eyes. So I think this is a great way to end the show. Let's see how the show rating goes. Okay, 85%. Great, guys. It's honestly been really great since we started this series. I'm really happy about it, because I don't remember any show where we didn't gain popularity. We always gain popularity, so that's great. Yeah. So yeah, show rating is 85%. Okay, let's end the show and let's head to Friday Night Smackdown. So yeah, we are here at the Friday Night Smackdown show, where the show opens with CM Punk. Punk wants to call out Cody to tell him why he didn't came out to even the odds against the Bloodline 2 weeks ago, where 2 weeks ago or yeah, the Smackdown before, the last Smackdown before No Way Out, the Bloodline attacked Cody Rhodes, and the Usos came to help Cody Rhodes, but still there was a 3-on-4 situation, so the numbers game favored the Bloodline, so the Bloodline beat the hell out of the Usos and Cody Rhodes, and the crowd and everyone wanted to see CM Punk coming and coming to help Cody and the Usos, but CM Punk didn't came out there. So yeah, nobody knows that what is the deal here with CM Punk. But Punk's excuse is that he don't want to get hurt before his WrestleMania main event showdown with Cody, and he knew that the Usos will come for Cody's aid. So yeah, that's the excuse of CM Punk, because he is the Rumble winners, and he chose Cody Rhodes to face in the main event of WrestleMania. So yeah, but then Cody comes out, and Cody and Punk have a war of words with each other, and Cody clocks that something is off about CM Punk lately, but he can't put his finger on it right now, so he accepts Punk's sort of excuses, because I think this wasn't like an apology, because CM Punk don't apologize to anyone, but Cody like accepted these excuses, and it seemed to Cody Rhodes that these excuses was reasonable enough for him. So yeah, this segment got a final score of 95%, which is great. Cody Rhodes gained popularity. All right. Let's see the next segment where we see Damian Priest and Apollo Crews' match, where Damian Priest squashes Apollo Crews in a 5-minute match. Yeah, so Damian gained a lot of popularity. Oh my god. 1.3 popularity gain. That's huge for Damian. Yeah, Damian wins this match. The crowd reaction was 72%, the match quality was 62%, and therefore the final score was 67%. And Damian scored Apollo because at the No Way Out show, Drew McIntyre was the one who eliminated Damian Priest, and Damian Priest really still really frustrated about that. So yeah. Okay, let's advance, and we cut to backstage, where we see Chelsea and Piper bumping into Naomi. They have a confrontation that leads to Naomi challenging Chelsea for her US title. Chelsea backs down from the challenge and says that Piper will fight Naomi right now. So they go out to the ring and we have a match. And in a 10-minute match, Naomi beats Piper Niven, or defeats Piper Niven. Alright. The crowd didn't care about this segment and they were very vocal about it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Piper Niven popularity is really went down. Alright, the finish slightly hurt the match quality. Oh yeah, because the finish was of this match that Chelsea Green tried to interfere in this match to help Piper, but it backfired. So that's why Naomi could defeat Piper Niven. So yeah, the final score of this segment was 54%, which is not that great, if I'm being honest. But let's advance. We cut to backstage again, where we this time see Nick Aldis's office, where we see that Sami Zayn is in talks with Aldis. Sami officially joins the Blue brand because of this. We can see that, and Santos Escobar walks in with Elektra Lopez to the room, and Santos says that he would really like to show Sami that how things are going here at Smackdown. Sami looks at Santos and accepts his sort of this sort of challenge of Santos Escobar. Becky has her entrance, and then Becky cuts a promo on Tiffany Stratton, because you know Becky was is the winner of the Women's Elimination Chamber at No Way Out, so therefore she will challenge Tiffany Stratton for her title. Yeah, at WrestleMania 41. Okay, so Becky cuts a promo on Tiffy. Becky says that she has a lot of respect for Tiffy because she really onto something, because not everyone is as successful at a young age as Tiffany. But Tiffany, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you are not ready for this many success. It honestly shows how you became from a hard-working rookie to a egotistical bitch. So, for your own sake, I will defeat you, and I will become the women's champ again at WrestleMania. But then Nia Jax attacks Becky from behind. Nia beats down Becky, then stands tall above her. So yeah, this segment got a final score of 90%, which is great. And then we cut to backstage again, where we see the Street Profits talking with Nick Aldis about a potential tag team title opportunity against DIY. Aldis agrees and makes it official for next week's Smackdown because in the past weeks the Street Profits are gaining momentum because they win every match they are get put into. So yeah, so it's official that next week the tag team titles will be on the line between the Street Profits and the DIY. And then we have our match between Sami Zayn and Santos Escobar, which was great. The crowd reaction was 81%, the match quality was 85%, so therefore the final score of this segment was 82%. And then oh, I saw the Sami Zayn won that match. I forgot about that to mention. But yes, Sami Zayn won that match. And then LA Knight comes out and cuts a promo on about his US title win past Friday. LA says that he will gladly defend the US title against anyone, anytime, any place, because all of those factors don't matter to him, because everybody knows that whose game this is, with everybody saying LA Knight, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's all. And it's time for our main event between the Tongans, Tama and Tonga, between the Tongans and the Usos, where, of course, because the Tongans are in the bloodline, Solo was at ringside, but it didn't matter that Solo was at the ringside to help the Tongans, because at the end of the day, the Usos got the victory, with Jay getting the pinfall on Tama Tonga, I believe. Alright, Jay Uso wins. Yeah, the crowd reaction was 77%, the match quality was 63%, which is strange from these four. But therefore the final score was still 71%, which is I think is great. So yeah, let's end the show and see the ratings. 86%, great. I'm really happy about this. We gain popularity again everywhere. Very, very strong show. And now I see why I made an error, or why that match quality was that low between the Tongans and the Usos, because I put here the match and I also put it in the main event, the same match. Oh my god. Okay. I booked the shows on like in a Excel document. So, and when I put together the shows in the game, yeah, I made an error there. So yeah. But it doesn't matter because the show rating was still 86%, so that's great. Let's end the show. Great. Honestly, I'm really happy about the ratings overall. So guys, I think that's all for today's episode. I really hoping that you liked this episode. So yeah, if it's true, then please hit a like button, and I would really appreciate it. Also, if you would subscribe to my channel, and you can also leave a comment down below in the comment section. And yeah, thank you for watching this. See you in the next one. Bye!